So the first thing I'm going to do is start with the introduction, which is this. So that does actually repeat twice in the song, but I've just cut that down just to make it nice and simple. If you want to play that twice, you could repeat it. So if you want to do that, so I'm playing on the A to C's. And that's pretty much it. So A, C, C, A, C sharp, D. You can if you want to do the little, so all that is just playing the G sharp before you press the A really quickly. And I would play it with the index finger, so play the G sharp with the index finger. And then you add in the left hand, so I've just got an F, moving to an A, moving to a D, and then I go down to C and B flat. If you want to just keep it as the D, so that's all it is really. Then an A, C, B flat if you want to move, F, C, C, at the same time as you do those two Gs, and then both finish on an F. Remember, this is just a very easy alternative piece, so you guys can add as little or as much as you like. So then moving on to the melody. I mean, that's pretty much it. You could more or less just stay within those notes there. So starting on an A, I'd probably use a third finger if you want on the A. And that's pretty much it with that. What I was doing in the left hand is an F, okay, so I'm just using these two fingers just to make it clear so I don't have the rest of my hand in the way, but you can use some other fingers that feel most comfortable for you. But for the F, I did an F and an A. For the A chord, I just did an A and a C sharp. So you and me, we, and then made a vowel. I'm just going to keep the A, and I'm going to move the C sharp to a D. And then I'm going to change the A to a B flat, but keep the D, to sort of give it that interchange chord between the two sentences. Back to the F, for better or for worse. Back to the A again, exactly the same thing, A and C sharp. D minor, which is A and a D. Same thing with the B flat. Back to the F again. It's revolving around the same few chords, so once you've kind of got them once, then you'll get the idea of it. Back to the A and C sharp, D minor, which is A and D, and then I'm going to move to a C, which is a C and an E, and then back to the F. And that's pretty much the first verse, or the sort of introduction to the first verse. So that does repeat again. So if you want to repeat that, go ahead and repeat that again. What I'm going to do now is move on to the chorus. So I'm using fuller chords here because I just felt that it just needed something a bit more. However, these are the same 4 or so chords that we just did a second ago when we did the verse. So if you want to keep those chords for the chorus, go ahead and do that. And all you need to do is just sort of pulse them. So that still sounds just as nice, but if you want to go that extra bit further and thicken them up, the same rhythm, but I'm just adding in just one extra note. So for the F chord, I'm playing an F and an A and a C. For the A chord, I'm playing the A and the C sharp that we played before for the verse, but I'm adding in an E. For the D minor, where we had the A and the D, what I'm going to do is add in an F down here. And then for the B flat, we did just have a D and that B flat, but again I'm adding in the F. Back to the F chord, which is F, A and C. The A chord, which is A, C sharp and an E. D minor, F, A, D. And it's the same thing again. And then for the last little bit, keep to the F chord. And then I'm going to go to You Know I'm Not the Only One. So what I did with there was, I know I'm not the only one, I know I'm not the, and then a C chord for only, which is a G, a C and an E. And then one is back to that F chord. If you want to just go back to the 2-note version, you could go something like that, or it's completely up to you. Like I said, you can do as little or as much as you like. That's the beauty of these tutorials. Moving on to the kind of bridge, I've loved you for many years. So you can go back to the B flat chord. Again, these chords are a complete regurgitation of each other. So if you've got an F, it's that one. If you've got an A, it's those two. If you've got a D minor, it's those two. If you've got a B flat or a shout out a B flat, then it's those ones. So that's pretty much it. There are, as far as I'm aware, there are no other chords in here apart from that C chord, which you can play either down there or up here. But other than that, they're all the same chords. So going over to the bridge, stick with the B flat, which is a D and a B flat, down to an F, move to an A, D minor, and then you can move to a C, back to the B flat, and then an F, B flat, C, and that's it. And then you're going back to the chorus. If you want to make the chorus a bit easier, you can play it like this. Like I said, you can do as little or as much as you like. The bit at the end where it goes, and I know, and I know, and I know, so that's just... So that's just with the F, A, the D minor one, B flat, I Know I'm Not the Only One, which is the same as we did earlier. And then you can do the C's. And that's pretty much it, you're done. So thank you for watching. I hope this has helped. You've got the beauty of stopping and starting the video to work out those chords, so make a few notes for yourself. There's plenty more tutorials like these in the description bar underneath, and there's a playlist, so don't forget to check those out, and I'll see you in the next one.